Do you know that moment when life seems stagnant, as if nothing makes sense anymore? When getting out of bed becomes a daunting task, and the things that once brought you joy no longer excite you? You were doing well, being productive, exercising, meeting deadlines, but suddenly, everything became harder. The motivation that once drove your actions has vanished, and simple tasks, like going to the gym or even doing the dishes, have become major obstacles. But, no matter how hopeless it may seem, there is always a way to feel alive, motivated, and purposeful again. And believe me, getting out of this situation doesn't have to be a long and painful process. With some simple actions and changes in perspective, you can give your life a boost again, and quickly. By the way, this video is not intended to replace therapy with a qualified professional. I'm not a doctor or therapist, just a regular guy sharing things that have helped me and continue to help me to this day. If you find yourself in a situation of clinical depression or a similar condition, please seek help from a professional. Identify the cause of the problem. The first step to getting out of a rut is to understand why you got into it. Sometimes, we're so busy just trying to survive the day-to-day that we forget to look at what's really bothering us. Maybe you're unhappy with your job, your personal relationships, or even with how you're living your life in general. So, the tip here is to stop and reflect. Ask yourself, what changed? What caused me to get into this state? Once you identify the root of the problem, it becomes much easier to find a solution. Change something in your routine. When we talk about routine, the name itself suggests that we're doing the same things repeatedly, and that might be one of the main causes of the problem. So, to start getting out of this situation, how about changing something? It doesn't have to be a radical change. Small alterations can make a big difference. Try waking up earlier, taking a different route to work, trying out a new hobby, or even rearranging the furniture in your house. These small changes can bring a new perspective and start to break the cycle of monotony. Set new goals. Often, we fall into a routine because we've lost sight of our goals. And without clear goals, life can indeed seem purposeless. So, take some time to think about what you want for the future. It could be something big, like changing careers, or something smaller, like reading more books or learning a new skill. The important thing is to have something to work towards, something that inspires you to get out of bed every day. Setting new goals gives you a sense of direction and can be the fuel you need to get out of this rut. Take care of your body and mind. When we're in a rut, it's easy to neglect our physical and mental health, but to have the energy and motivation to change, we need to be at peace with ourselves. So, start by taking care of your body. Eat well, exercise, and get enough sleep. And don't forget about your mind. Meditate, go to therapy, or simply take time to relax and disconnect from daily worries. Sometimes, taking care of yourself is the push you need to start breaking out of the rut. Step out of your comfort zone. Routine can be comfortable. After all, we already know what to expect, and there are no surprises. But it's precisely for this reason that it becomes boring. To get out of this situation, you need to challenge yourself. Do things you normally wouldn't. It could be something small, like talking to someone new, or something bigger, like facing a fear. The important thing is to step out of your comfort zone. That's where interesting things happen, and that's where you'll find the motivation you're missing. Connect with others. Being in a rut can make us feel isolated, even when we're surrounded by people. That's why it's essential to reconnect with others. Arrange a coffee with a friend, join a group or social activity, or simply talk more with the people around you. Sometimes, a good conversation can give us a new perspective and even inspire changes we hadn't considered before. Plus, being surrounded by people who care about you can be a huge motivator to break out of a rut. Learn something new. Learning is one of the most effective ways to break monotony. When we dedicate ourselves to something new, whether a course, a new skill, or even a hobby, our brain is stimulated, and we start to see the world differently. Moreover, learning something new can give us a sense of achievement and satisfaction, which is essential for getting out of a rut. So, if you're feeling stuck, how about starting to study something that has always interested you but you never had time for? Practice gratitude. When we're in a rut, we tend to focus on what's wrong and forget to appreciate what's good. Practicing gratitude can help change this perspective. Try, every day, to think of at least 3 things you're grateful for. They can be simple things, like having a roof over your head, a supportive family, or even just a sunny day. By focusing on the good things, you change your mental state and start to see life with new eyes. This could be the first step to getting out of a rut. Plan a break. Sometimes, all we need to get out of a rut is to take a break. Plan a trip, even if it's a short one, or take a day to do something different, something you really enjoy. A break in the routine can help recharge your energy and give you a new perspective on life. And when you come back, you might realize that the problem that seemed so big before was not as insurmountable as it once appeared. Start now. The most important thing: start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. Small steps can make a big difference. Start by identifying what's bothering you, make a small change in your routine, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. The key to getting out of a rut is action. So, don't stay stuck, waiting for things to change on their own. Take the initiative and start making the changes you need to feel motivated and happy again. Getting out of a rut may seem difficult, but it's entirely possible. With small changes, a new perspective, and the willingness to act, you can transform your life and start feeling motivated and full of energy again. So, why not start now? Make a small change today and see how it can lead you down a completely new path tomorrow. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue with us on this personal development journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. See you in the next video.